The seventh station. At the seventh station of the cross, the church envisions Jesus falling soon after a woman wipes his sweaty, bloody face. Now he is about halfway through the trek from the governor's presidium to the hill of Calvary, the execution place. He's bleeding, he's exhausted. Remember that his last meal was about 15 hours earlier. Since that time, Jesus has spent a couple of hours looking forward to his unjust trial and torture and execution. He's found out about Judas and his betrayal. His fear and anxiety were probably more for his disciples than for himself, because Peter was a hothead with a sword, and some of the others might try to liberate Jesus. He had lost blood by sweating, by beating, by flogging, by crowning with a thorn cap. At one time in my life, I believed that if a man fainted and woke with his face on the floor, it'd be usually from abusing alcohol or drugs. That was until one November day I jammed a finger, had excruciating pain, felt nausea and dizziness, and woke up. My glasses had been torn off and my face was on the floor of the kitchen. The EMS and emergency room people certified that I was generally okay after a couple of hours of examination. I had experienced a vagal response. The vagus nerve can act as a kind of a kill switch for the body. One of the major triggers for this is intense pain. Now our Lord had pain inflicted on him almost continuously for the 15 hours since his last meal. Other vagal stimuli include emotional stress, bleeding, fear, other trauma, standing for a long time. Look at the Gospels and tell me which of these was not relevant to the Passion of Christ. So, dear Jesus, you're down on the pavement with additional injury to your face and hands and knees, and the Roman milites respond with their customary sympathetic gestures. That means they beat you even harder and drag you back out of the dust to your feet. With prods, they push you forward to your doom. At least Simon follows with your cross. Some in the crowd wail empathetically. Others jeer and curse. You feel weak, you feel abandoned, yet you are committed to your path, to your Father's will. You can't do this, but you must do it. You know that the plan of the Father moves beyond this suffering into triumph over sin and death and the spread of God's love to the nations. You know that it is the hand of the Father who raises you up from the dust and sets you once more on your path to Calvary. And all of us are the beneficiaries. What more can you do? You're giving the best you have. You're giving everything for us. Because of your passion, your falls, your death, and your resurrection, we do not have to fall into eternal death. Blessed be the name of the Lord forever.